welcome to yet another exciting episode of the CEO's Show, where we remain Africa's #1 advertising and business storytelling TV show brought to you by Made Life TV. On today's episode, I have someone who is not just a graduate, she is married and she is managing one of the fast-growing business outlets in Owerri. I'm talking about the CEO of Latest Kitchen. So we'll be going on a short break, and when we return, we'll meet this wonderful lady. Don't forget, my name remains Blessing Jonathan.
DK no they carry last, DK no they disappoint, DK no complain, DK hey. Have you heard about DK? DK exchange don't come, the services they blow my mind. Cryptocurrency and Bitcoin, gift cards, PayPal methods, DK na #1.
Transparency,
Them get
fast delivery,
na their talent,
integrity.
na them na.
Can I trust
You
them?
can trust them. DK no they carry last, DK no they disappoint, DK no complain, DK hey.
DK Exchange, 100% customer satisfaction.
Alright, Mrs. Latest, welcome to the CEO's Show. It's good to finally have you here.
Thank you. It's a pleasure.
Alright, you look amazing. And
Thank you so much.
actually seeing you right now, I feel like getting married like right now.
Thank
Okay,
you
so tell us
much.
about yourself, outside Latest Kitchen. We want to know you, we want to meet Mrs. Latest.
Okay, my name is Latest Harmony Mike Onyekachi. I'm happily married. I'm a graduate of business management from Abia State University.
Wow.
Then I'm the CEO of the Latest Kitchen and the Latest Kitchen Culinary School. The Latest Kitchen is a food delivery company. Then the Latest Kitchen Culinary School is where we teach our students how to cook and how to top their games in the culinary world.
Judging from the fact that you went to Abia State University, and then we can't mention good food in Owerri without hearing someone refer to Latest Kitchen, right? So I want to know, how long have you been in Owerri and how long have your business been in existence in this city?
Okay, just a year and 5 months now.
A year and 5 months.
Yes.
Okay, so that would like us to know, how did you start this Latest Kitchen business?
Okay, I started it during the COVID.
Okay.
By then I got married newly a year before. That's 2019. COVID was 2020.
Yeah.
So I just wanted something I could do at that point and make little money. So I started with just, apparently before then I will always cook. I'll post on my WhatsApp status. My friends will also comment on it and all. So when I had that leading, or will I say when I
idea.
Yes, when I had that idea, I talked to my husband about it. He supported it. Then I talked to few of my friends, 2 of my friends actually, and they supported it. So the day, one of my friends, Sandra by name,
Okay.
so she asked me to make abacha because
That's African salad,
yes,
right?
African salad.
Okay.
Period to that time, I already made her abacha, and she ate and was wild. She was like, she's never tasted such abacha before.
So that's to say, naturally, you're a good cook.
Yes,
Right,
yes.
okay.
So she told me that I should make the abacha, bring to her office, then she would take pictures. By then I didn't have a good phone, so she would use her phone and take good pictures in a good background.
Okay.
Then we'll post online.
Okay.
So the day I was supposed to make that abacha, I was broke. I didn't have money. I told my husband I was not going to do it, that let's leave it to whenever I have money. I think what was, because of COVID, finances, economy was down. A lot of people were broke at that point. My husband didn't really have money. So he had just 1,000. We had just 1,000 in the house. So he now gave me that 1,000 naira and told me that I should use it. I was, if I use this 1,000 naira.
What doing right there? Yeah, you are trying to say that you started this business with just 1,000 naira.
Yes.
Wow. How did you do it? How did you go to the market and buy something with 1,000 there?
I bought it with 1,000 naira. It was just about, I think I bought about 100 naira.
Okay.
Or more, 200. I bought fish. Fish was the costliest thing I bought that time. I think fish was 500, so it was 800 naira. Then I had few stuffs at home. So I used it.
So that was a great lesson to the women out there.
Yes, the 200 naira that was remaining, I used it to transport myself to that my friend's office.
You basically told the women out there now that with 1,000 naira you can make a good meal in the house.
Yes, of course.
Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. So, have you had any formal training or any formal education when it comes to?
Yes. During that COVID, while I was at it,
Okay.
God willing, with God's grace and everything, the business grew. It grew much more than I ever imagined that 2020. It grew to a point that a lot of people were calling me, aside the abacha self was the minor thing I was cooking then. But then I wanted to know more. I wanted to learn more.
Yeah, not that more value.
Yes. Not that I didn't know how to cook, but I just wanted to professionally do this thing, because I'm someone that whenever I'm doing anything, I want to do it from the professional aspect. I don't just want to do it with my own knowledge.
Yeah.
Because I feel most times your own knowledge is outdated. You just need
for improvement
yes.
at every point.
So I started looking out for culinary schools. I looked around here in Owerri. Unfortunately, I didn't find a good one. Then I found some in PH, I found some in Lagos, I found some in Abuja. The one in Lagos actually caught my fancy, but I couldn't afford it at that point. Then the one in PH, I've been following the lady for over so many years on Instagram. So when I got her, I talked to her about it. She told me her charges and it was okay for me, even though at that point I didn't have the charge.
Okay, but this is what she wanted to do.
I started working towards it. I told my husband, there was something I told my husband one of the days. I told my husband, if by January 2021 I don't start my culinary training, then I have failed for that year. My husband was, wow. Why would I say that? I told him, yes, if I don't start my culinary training by 2021, then 2021 is already a failed year for me. So I think that motivated him. So we started working towards it, and I got the money and I paid. I was shuttling Port Harcourt every three days. So I came back. And
so
it
you were
was
managing that school, and then family.
Yeah, and
then
school.
Yes. Okay.
So it was one of the greatest things I have done for my business and also for myself.
Okay. So how have you grown so far? I know you are 2 years in the business, but what has been driving your growth? What has been the motivation behind your growth?
Okay. One drive about it is my family.
Okay.
I'm from an average home.
Okay.
And I want to give my family a luxury life. I love luxury a whole lot.
Okay.
So that's one thing that's been driving me in the business. Then secondly, me knowing that without this business, I can actually do nothing. I am one person that hits white collar job with everything in me.
Okay, so that brings me to white business.
Yes.
Okay.
It's something that I don't just I break down whenever I say I'm going to an office. I'm sitting down, working for someone. It's something that I just don't like.
Okay.
While
So
I was
you
at
needed
school, I was just going to the school so that I'll get the certificates basically for my dad and for my mom.
A lot of Nigerian youths would always say that.
Tell myself I cannot carry these certificates around looking for white collar job. So when I got married, my husband introduced me to a lot of his friends. They were telling me, bring your CV. Even my father-in-law. My father-in-law was working at Alvan then. He was a senior lecturer at Alvan. Okay. He told me to bring my my CV so that he can. Yes. I told him point blank, Daddy, no, I cannot walk. He was like, wow. I told him no, I don't. So me knowing that if I don't do this business, there is no way I'll make money in this life is something that drives me.
Wow.
So it's basically this business or nothing for me. It's basically this thing or nothing for
So
me.
and then so in the line of business you choose food because it's your area of passion. It's something you
Yes,
like doing,
yes,
right?
yes.
So I want to know about latest culinary school.
Okay.
Right? So because of people that would you said something when you were talking. You said you wanted to do this school here in Owerri, but you didn't find any. And good thing you started yours and you're based in Owerri. So we
Yeah.
want to know about the latest culinary school.
Okay, Latest Kitchen Culinary School. Immediately I came out from my culinary education.
Okay.
I had it in mind, just like you said, since there was no basic, no professional culinary school in Owerri here, I had it in mind to start up one. I told my husband I was going to start up one. First, he was asking, where are we going to get funds? Where are we going to get a place, start, all these things. I told him I'll start from my house. He was shocked too. Me, I'm somebody
Typical
that
entrepreneurial spirit.
I'm somebody that I don't believe you have to have all the whole resources on earth before you can make it.
Okay.
Like, okay, there was something I was telling my husband. Okay, my husband was telling me the other day. He said that when I would tell someone that I started this business is 1,000, the person might not agree. The person will say motivational speaker, all this thing. But actually, it's the truth. I am someone that I never had any resource at hand. Nobody was pumping money for me. Nobody gave me
just
anything.
you
It
and
was
your
just
husband.
me and my husband struggling. So when
So
I
the
told
school
him
now,
yes,
at what's the level of the school now? Like, do you have students?
yes, when I first started it with the flyers, I got a total number of 8 students.
Oh, wow, wow.
The first time. They graduated after, okay, it was just for a 4 weeks class, but during the training, they extended to 12 weeks. That's 3 months. So after 3 months, it was off. Their set was gone. Then the second set, that was the last set for last year.
For
I got it for 2021.
yeah.
I got a total number of 10 students.
That's amazing.
So that
That's
last year,
amazing.
that last year, I now told myself I was not going to do it in the house anymore. So this year,
growth.
we found a place. We're
Wow.
actually fixing it up.
That's awesome.
To start
That's
for
good
the
to
year.
hear. That's good to know. So I want you to talk to my audience out there, right? Because your story is a big motivation to me and to so many people out there that are obviously watching us. So I want to talk to the ladies out there, to the graduates out there, to the undergraduates out there, right? Who don't know what to do with your passion. People have passion for things, but they don't know what to do to it. So what do you have for them out there?
There is, okay, before I say anything, I think I have to say this. There is a lot of difference between passion and actually what you're meant for. You can have passion for something, but you're not meant for that thing.
Okay.
I had passion for fashion designing. I spent a whole lot learning fashion designing. I learned fashion designing here in Owerri from one of the leading fashion designers here in Owerri. I spent over 3 times what I spent learning culinary school in fashion designing.
Oh, wow.
But that was not what I was meant for. I was struggling so hard trying to fit into the fashion world. But
It's
then
just not working.
it was not just working. But this cooking is something I do literally. It's easy for me. So when you find something, when you're doing something that is easy for you,
Okay.
that even if you're
don't struggle
sleeping,
to do
yes, you
it.
don't struggle to do it. Even if you're sleeping, even if you're angry and they say do this thing, you're happy doing it.
That's to say something that you're doing even without a formal
Yes.
training. So if you
Yes.
are getting any training, it's just an addition.
Yes, it's just an addition.
Oh wow.
So
that's-
if we can, because that time I'll always ask myself, what is my purpose in life? I had a youth president then in church. Sorry, I'm always talking about church. I'm a church girl. I had a youth president in church, Imawanko. He will always tell us about purpose, your purpose in life. So that time, it was the only thing that was ringing in my head. What's my purpose? I knew fashion designing was not my purpose.
just your thing. Okay.
So when I was people, it was even people around me that was cooking. You cook very well. You do this thing with ease. You love cooking. Why not try cooking? like I was not seeing cooking as something I could make money from.
Yeah.
I saw it that I loved cooking, but I
Was
can't
just a
make
hobby.
money. So for the young ones out there are lots of things you might have passion for, but that's not your purpose. It's important to know your purpose in life. And one of the things that can help young people is, one, your inner spirit. Your inner spirit will always drive you to that. You will see that there is something you always do with ease. That's your purpose. Then for the young ladies, young ladies, we should also, a young lady should not, because there is this trend now. Every young lady wants to get married. Every young lady wants to get married. But then, yes, getting married is okay. Getting married is good. But also, what are you going into the marriage with?
Okay.
What are you going into the marriage?
For a woman to always have something she's doing.
There is a need, not just about supporting your husband, for yourself, so that you would have this self-esteem, in the marriage, so that you always talk about something and your husband will listen, so that you always have something to contribute, so that you will not be a thorn on the flesh on the man
Or a liability.
Yes, there is why there's a reason why the Bible calls us a helpmeet for our husbands.
Oh, right.
Yes, we are not just there to get married.
Okay.
So for the young ladies, always have something at hand before you get into marriage.
Sorry to cut you short. I just wish this session would go on. Like, I'm actually enjoying it. But for the sake of time, really want to appreciate you for being on the CEO show, and wish you all the best in your business. And we wish that the people listening out there, you're looking for a culinary school where you want to register and become a professional chef. Latest Kitchen Culinary School is here for you. So do well to just reach out to her and register with her. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mrs. Latest, for being on the show. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Okay, have a nice day.
Thank you.
Back from that short break, and I must confess that was a very interesting time with Mrs. Latest, the CEO of Latest Kitchen and then the owner of Latest Kitchen Culinary School. I really want to say thank you to her, and for you out there, I believe you actually learned a lot, and I know that you're going to put them to practice. For the ladies out there like us, okay, so let's get something doing before we get married, before we get into any man's house. And if you have something that you want to do, if there's something you call a hobby and you don't know that that hobby of yours is actually going to earn you money, here is the story of Mrs. Latest today. I just hope and I wish you're going to put them to practice.